love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Hi and welcome to episode 15 of this Road to Glory Youth Edition with Grimsby Town, and it's also the start of season 2. As you know, we finished last season. We managed in the last game, well after the last game I should say, since we won that one, to squeeze in to get the third position in the league and automatically promoted to League 1. Now we have just started. I went into the second so we could get the players that was pre-signed from other teams to lead the squad, and we sent a few out on loan, and that good stuff that happened in the last season, it just has to kick off on the second. It doesn't happen on the first. But now the season it started. I also have gone ahead and scouted a few players that I thought could be interesting. We have scouted a goalie and a couple of I think strikers and mixed. We can have a look at that. We also going to have a pre-season tournament. As you can see, we're playing on the 14th, the 18th and the 22nd. Then we actually have on the 29th, we have the league premiere playing Charlton at home. So the League 1 will kick off on the 29th, and I never actually seen it. The leagues in England start in July. It's always been August, but that the league starts in August. And in August there's a lot of games, right? We're playing Wigan on the 5th, and then on the 9th we're playing Wigan again, but in the cup this time. And then we have another cup game down on the 29th, and we have 5 league games too. So the month of August is packed, right? But the leagues start on the 29th. And I will meet you guys back here on the 29th for the league premiere. So this episode will contain the league premiere and a squad review, quick look at the youth academy, quick look at the transfer market. Well, the one that I'm not going to sign everyone, of course, but I have scouted a few. We haven't been getting the reports back, so I have no idea what type of players they are. Are they any good or not? I'll just scout it a few, because we need a few bodies into the team in the right positions. We lack central backs. We have no defenders. Well, we have 3 defenders, but we are playing. No, we actually have 4 defenders. Yeah, 4 defenders, but we're playing 3 defenders at the same time. So we have only 1 substitute, and we're going to have a look at that. So I have to get at least 2 central backs in. We have an interesting one, a central back coming in the youth academy. It's a big guy that I really hope for. He has an extremely low overall though, so I don't know. We'll see if we can use him. But he's a 6'7" central back, so he's gonna be amazing when it comes to height. He should be able to head away most of the crosses, but that's what he's supposed to do. The reality might be so different. But let's go check the youth academy as a start, and then we'll go check the transfer market. So I've been removing a few players that had lost a lot in their overall. We have this 15-year-old Hodgson. He's a left wing back now. 53 rated, 75 to 91. We're monetizing him because right now we don't need him. We don't need a left wing back. We have just brought in a left wing back, which you will see when we have the squad review in a few. I'm not trying to rhyme, it just happened. Now we also have Mike Sweeney, a right wing back, 55 rated, 81 to 87. We're still monetizing him because we have a better wing back in Hallam right now. Then we have Kiss, as a reserve wing back, and that's probably where Sweeney could come into the team as a reserve player, but since we have Kiss, I have to really think about if it's worth it or not. This is the central defensive midfielder that I'm talking about, Hugh North, and he is Hugh. Yeah, I also had, you know, those dad jokes. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this guy is 6'7". We are making him a centre back because he's a central defensive midfielder right now. He is 16 years old, so I can actually bring him into the team, but he is only a 51 rated, so he's not gonna, you know, get much first team game time. But the height, the weight, kind of gives me an indication that he could be used, even though he has a low overall. So I'm gonna bring him in, but I will monetize him for the month of July to see if anything happens with his potential before I do that, because I don't want it to get knocked down to maybe go down to some early 80s. It's not worth it, even though he's 6'7", it's just not going to be worth it. We have Morten Dahl, Norwegian left wing, 16 years old, 51 rated, 72 to 92. He's a low rated, so I haven't brought him in either. We're monetizing him. We're gonna do the same with Carey. Elijah Carey here is not getting called up yet. He's a 55 rated. He's 15, of course. We're not calling him up for that, but we are keeping him in the team because of the 93 potential. We'll see if he drops. Charles, right winger, 17 years old, 55 rated, just as Carey but older, and he's an 80 to 90, and he's been dropping. Yeah, he was a 93 earlier, so I'm gonna see if next update that we get on the youth academy will be a big drop for Mr. Charles here, because if so, we'll release him. We have George Howe. He is 15, but he's a 57, and he's 76 to 94. Making him a defensive midfielder instead of center forward. First I was going to make him a striker, but I was checking his shooting and finishing and all that, and it wasn't good. His defensive stats look pretty alright. Well, I have to really think about Mr. Howe here, because I'm not sure what to do. We also have Davis, Zachary Davis here, striker, 16 years old, 75 to 89, so he's been dropping rating, and that's why we're monetizing him. We're not bringing him in yet because of the dropping of the potential, and he's a 56 rated, so there's a big chance that of the guys that you see here, I might release 4-5 of them. Then again, we're gonna get more players into the squad, so you never know. Maybe we'll find some gems. We have found some that we brought into the team. So we have scouted these guys, or we are scouting these guys. We have the goalkeeper in Fran Acuna. Anwar Ali is a centre back that I'm trying to scout. We have a central midfielder in Czech that he could, because we have Osborne. But then I'm gonna loan out or sell Campbell, so we might need a new central midfielder, and I don't have anyone except Osborne who is playing, so Czech here could be a potential signing. We have a right winger in Griffin. Marquez is a French 18-year-old central forward that we don't use central forward, so this is what I'm thinking as a striker, so I'm going to see what he is about. Same thing with Jose Leon, Argentinian 19-year-old striker. We need a striker because Agyemang, we need more than him. Maybe we can have, because Whitehouse has done well, I think, and I really want to continue to play, or actually have him in the team at least. But I could think of having another player on the bench and loan out Whitehouse, so maybe he can bump something and come back even better. Simon Mohammed here, Swedish 19-year-old. Figured why not? I'll scout him. Then we have Ignacio Montero. He's a Spanish 18-year-old striker who has he's looking pretty okay. He's a 6-foot striker, so he has some height. Check him out. And then we got Christian Dominguez, Spanish 16-year-old too. I think we should go and have a quick squad review now before we actually, well, I start simulating the preseason games and all that good stuff and try to sign whatever, and because I don't think that it's that much fun for you guys to watch while I just do all this work behind to get the squad in shape. I will show you one more thing though before, and that is the objectives. Last season we had an objective not to finish in the bottom of League 2, and for some reason I think the board been drinking a lot since we got promoted, because now they want us to fight for promotion to the championship. Thank you. Youth development. Sign 3 players younger than 20 with potential greater than the average overall rating of the player currently in the same position. That's doable. We are getting every player we can into the team, so they are decent, so that shouldn't be a problem. We have 2 out of 3 already. So sign a player born in Asia. Now that sucks, because, well, I guess we can scout Asia, like Japan, South Korea, China, just to have a player because he's born in Asia in this. It doesn't make sense. I don't like this. It's a medium priority too, so it's kind of a big deal. We need to get this. It's not very low or something like that. So I'm gonna have a look at the free agents if I can find a specific player from Asia. If not, we're gonna have to scout. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't mind having players. The problem is we're in League 1, and I was thinking maybe getting players from Asia when we're in the championship. And now we should be local, like staying within the islands of the UK and Ireland. So I don't know. It throws me off a little when it comes to my plans. But then again, we can always scout Korea, China, and Japan. Maybe there's India too. We can scout. I wonder if there's any more Asian team there. Well, we'll have a look. The financial is to make we're in the second season now. Make 12,900,000 from selling players. That's gonna be tough because we don't really want to sell players, right? Domestic success. This is the problem. They want us to get to the round of 16 as always, so that could happen. Fight for promotion. I thought it would be don't get relegated. Alright, we're gonna fight for promotion. That was the plan anyway, because we want to win the league, right? Doesn't matter that my entire body was thinking, oh, we might survive a season in League 1 till our team is better. That was the plan. Remember when we went up last season, we said that, we just need to survive the first season in League 1. Then again, now if we survive and end up 15th, 16th position, that it might not be good enough for the board, and we get fired because of this. But it's a low priority, so we'll see. We should be alright, even if we end up like 16th. And then of course there is no continental success because we're a League 1 team. So I will go and now simulate the preseason. I'm going to advance to the 29th where we have the League Premier. And before the League Premier, I will show you the a squad review. I'll talk quick about what team we have gathered. We'll see if we signed any of those free agents. We'll see if we've been, maybe we found something in the academy. We have 2 reports coming up. I will send the scouts to Asia, both of them. Hopefully they will find something that we can sign. And if not, we do have a transfer window in January where we can actually look for an Asian player too, just to sign him. to make that objective, you know? In worst case scenario, we have to sign a real player from Asia just to keep in the squad for a year, or fire him, you know, just to tick that thing off. I don't know, I hate those type of objectives. It's really, makes no sense because it's not realistic. Let's do this and I'll see you soon. We are gonna have a squad review before we check out anything else, and the review is gonna be, we have 41 players. We don't have any original players left. We have either their contract has been terminated or we have fired them, actually. But we have brought in quite a few players from the free agents. We have brought in quite a few players from the youth academy. We have not even scouted any player that cost money, any regions, because the thing we have has to go to our scouts. That's the sad truth. We need so much better scouts because we are now in League One. The board, our objective from the board is not to fight for you know, not to be relegated. They want us to fight for playoff. We had to check the transfer list because we had to get a few players, stronger players, because of the fact they expect us to fight that high up in the league means that we can't be. I was about to be really happy if we were just surviving, not getting relegated, but we can't do that now because that could actually get us fired. Relegation, if we get relegated, we will probably get fired. If we just barely survive, we will probably get fired. So we need to go on the upper like half of the league table, you know, fight for those promotion spots up to the championship, which is just, I never thought we would go into League One, and here we are. So let's just focus. That's the goal. So we have sent out, as you can see, we have 4 goalkeepers. We have sent Clark and Morgan out on loans. We go with Lucas. He's a 69 rated. He was the first keeper in the second half of the first season. But we have signed Fran Acuna, Spanish 17-year-old keeper, 71 rated. He will be our first keeper. Then we have, of course, this guy that I wish just shot through the roof when it comes to his overall, because he's 6'7". I would love to have him back in the, you know, between the sticks. He would, you know, 6'7", that is amazing. We have, when it comes to the left back, I have decided to only have 2 left backs. We have 2 out on loans. We got Hanlon and MacArthur, and as soon as they come back, I probably will transfer list them both, unless they have bumped up extremely high when they come back. We have brought in Jacob Carter from the youth academy. He's an English 16-year-old left wing back, and he's a 64 rated, and he's just, you know, he's a good answer now. I think he will do well as a left wing back. We also have McIntosh and Delaney, but as you can see, I transfer listed Delaney and I sent Mr. McIntosh on the loan list. So my goal is to have 2. We have brought up Mikkel Jensen from the youth academy. He's only a 53 rated, but you know, I think he can probably grow. Then we have Hansen, who had potential, but he lost it for this season. Now he's a 65 rated. Then we have Kovacevic, who is 76 rated. We brought in Anwar Ali, 70 rated central back, and the beautiful thing with him is he's 6'6". So we have some height, and the reason we brought him is because we got a bid on Nacho Corona, and we couldn't refuse that bid, almost 4 million. So we had to sell him. So he has left the team already. But we got Ali, and then we have Eduardo Crespo, 76 rated, same rating as Kovacevic, So that is our central backs, and we do have, as you can see, I want 6 central backs because we have 3 at the first team and 3 in the reserves. We only have 5, but we have got information that our 6'7" central back north from the youth academy is now, he's not a central defensive midfielder anymore. He has swapped position. He's now a central back. I was going to bring him in, but we are on the 29th. We're playing this game. He's not going to play this game. He's a 54 rated, so he doesn't, he has no chance to play. But we have a cup game on the 5th of August, so I figured I'll let him be in the youth academy until we go into August. We're on the 29th now, so we're soon going to have in the month of August. But because when we go into the 1st of August, we're going to get a report and we can see if he loses his status or his potential. That's what I want to keep him there for. We have, when it comes to right backs or right wing backs, we have Collins. We have Kiss that have been accepting a bid from FC Goa, and he will probably leave us. Hanlon 67 rated. When it comes to central defensive midfielders, we do have quite a few. We have, of course, Albie Coleman, he wasn't threatened by anyone last season. He was just outstanding, 66 rated, so good. We have sent Patrick Gordon on the transfer list, on the loan list. So has we done with Leo Farmer, but he's been sent on the transfer list. And Mac is also transfer listed. So we're keeping Gordon and Coleman, and we're keeping Gordon because he's a central defensive midfielder and central back, so he can play both. Osborne is on the bench because of this bloke. Lubos Czech, 72 rated, 20-year-old Slovakian central midfielder. Campbell has been transfer listed. Naylor, Naylor's Naylor, he still has the potential to be special. He is the MVP so far. MVP, I should probably say. Don't know why I pronounce it otherwise. When it comes to left wings, we have a few too. We got Yuta Watanabe, exciting prospect, 65 rated, 17-year-old. He's been with us since day one. Really enjoy him. We have got Christian Dominguez, 66 rated, showing great potential, Spanish left winger. We have transfer listed Hicks, who did really well last season, but I don't think his 56 overall is going to help in League One. Drew is 57, same thing with him. He's not going to be doing well in League One, so he is transfer listed. Jones, 66 rated, same as Dominguez. When it comes to our right wings, we have brought up Jakob Svensson from the academy, 16-year-old Swedish right winger. And I was gonna start him in the first team. I transfer listed Chabalala, I transfer listed Bull. We have Williams out on loan, and he's probably gonna transfer list when we get a return. But then we have Byrne, who is loan listed, and we have the new starting guy, Charlie Griffiths from Wales. We have Reed, and he's out on loan, of course. When it comes to strikers, we just sent Whitehouse out on loan, so he's just going to Salford on loan. We have transfer listed Sato. We have brought in Simon Mohamed, 74 Swedish striker, 19 years old. That means that Agyemang is now in the reserve team and on the bench, and that can be bad because both of them are running on crucial contracts, right? So that leaves us here where we can see the first team. We have Acuna in goal. We got Carter, Crespo, Ali, Kovacevic, Collins in the defensive line. We have midfielders in Czech and Naylor. We got the wingers in Dominguez, Griffith, and we have Mohamed as a striker. The reserve team is looking pretty decent still. Look at this. Gordon is going to be switched to North, but for now we have Delaney, Gordon, Hansen, Jensen, Kiss. Kiss is going to, of course, leave us, so we're going to have Hanlon there. I don't know why I haven't made a change yet, but anyway. We gonna have Coleman and Osborne as the central midfielders, and we're gonna go with Watanabe, Svensson as the wingers, and Agyemang as the striker. So this is a pretty decent reserve team, I think, except for Kiss, but we have, you know, Hanlon there. So we are ready now for the league premiere. The weather is clear. We're gonna play at Blundell Park. We're taking Charlton Athletics on. It's the first game of the new season, of season 2. It's the league premiere and it's the League One premiere. So I really hope that we have a squad now that can actually challenge. But without further ado, we're gonna go and have this league premiere done. So buckle up. Let's go. So we are kicking off and the new season starts now. Bam! Oh, Naylor tried to take it. Here we have Griffith. Taking a shot. Just wide. So here comes the taking a little shot from a distance, but it doesn't even threaten him. Get there, Collins. Oh, he lost that duel. Kovacevic, get there, get there. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, he won it back. Oh, what a save, what a save. And then he kicked me down. That was so close. Look at this. He throws himself and he saved that one. Griffith. Taking a shot. Oh, it's a big save. Mohammed with a low driven shot towards the first post. Keeper just saved it with a foot. He didn't really. Well, you know, we're playing in a higher division, right? So there's stuff we need to learn. I had, if you saw the last season, you know that I had struggled the entire season. Naylor is going deep. Oh, we are going to find him with a pass. He's having it towards. Take the shot, take the shot. Oh, he's too slow. He just ran. Block. Dominguez is trying to get around this. He's actually doing that. And I dropped the ball. Oh, here they come. Oh, they got overplayed. He's too fast. He's just too fast. And he's blasted in. And we're down a goal at the edge of halftime. So, Yaisemi scores, of course. We throw it away, and it should be halftime now. It is. Oh, that's a big shot, but he saves it. We've been, you know, we're down a goal. The thing is, we kind of created quite a few chances, so I'm not that worried. And that's worrying me that I'm not that worried, because it feels like, you know, we are We're not like, oh, get there. We're new to this level, right? But Charlton doesn't scare me that much. And are they a top team, a lower bottom team, or are they a mid-table team? I have no idea. But we're keeping up with them, so this could be an interesting season for real. Those type of balls, when we try to get it over the defense line, is all of a sudden a pretty, even a better weapon than it was last season. Oh, big save. That is an own goal. Yeah, that should be an own goal. Nope, Kurt got it. Well, he got it because I was fiddling. The central back. Why wouldn't they just run next to him? You know? Oh, that was a nice tackle. Anything now when we have fresh legs on the pitch? Oh, get there, Agiman. Oh, Agiman lost. He missed that one. Oh, what a save! He has done really well. Without him, we would probably be four goals down, you know, and that's not even exaggerating. That's he has done those type of saves, and then they hit the post. Okay, Hodgson, he gets it. You can tell they have played in League One more than what we have. Oh, big save! He's the man of the match, no doubt about it. Just think about it. Here they come, we blocked that shot and they hit the post. Oh my god, they have been playing. Come on. Well, they just turn us around and they... Well, that is game. We start the new season with a 2-0 defeat at home against Charlton Athletics. And it could have been so many more goals. Our keeper, he played so well. So it's gonna be a rough season, I think. It might be. Well, we're gonna do what we can, of course. But how are we supposed to fight for promotion? Charlton killed us. So we are sitting 23rd. Well, it's the first game, but it's just fun to see. We are actually almost dead last. We got Portsmouth behind us, and this is, of course, let's have a look at the tape. You know what? Let's do this. What teams are playing in League One? Well, we have Cambridge, Bolton, Wickham, we have Charlton, Sheffield Wednesday, Ipswich, we got Cardiff, Derby, Forest Green, Shrewsbury, Plymouth, Wigan, Bristol Rovers, Port Vale, Sunderland, Colchester, Mansfield Town, Morecambe, MK Dons, and we have Fleetwood, Bradford City, Grimsby Town, and of course Portsmouth. So there's quite a few good teams in here. It's gonna be a fun season, but we have to play on the top of our ability, even higher than the top of our ability, to actually survive this one. And they want us to be up here fighting top 6. You know what? If I end up above 12, it's an amazing season. We'll see. If our players start to grow, it could be interesting. The thing is, we brought in a few players, 70 rated players from the free transfer. Usually they don't have any potential, and usually they don't grow at all. But for now, they will do until the other guys catch up and pass them. We will end this episode here. It's only one game in the first episode of the season. Of course, we have the league premiere, and then it's all over. So next episode will contain, of course, 4 games. But for this, the 15th, it's done, it's dusted, and I want to thank you guys for watching. I do hope that you liked it, and I do hope that you enjoy the team. Let me know what you think about the first 11 now, this new season. It should be possible for us to actually be a mid-table team, shouldn't it? Even a top team, if someone could learn how to play. That's the key, I think. Smash that like button like there is no tomorrow. Hit the subscription button. If you have, you will see there's a little notification bell to the right of that subscription button. Tick that one, tick it on all, and you'll be notified every time I drop new content. And that is 2 thumbs up. Now, be kind to each other, and you guys stay safe. I'll see you in episode 16. Till then, one love. Walk.